Hello, my name is Randy Dobson. I'm an instructor here in the Houston, Texas area, and this video will be my second of two videos on Inventor basic sketching. Uh, in the first one, I kind of showed you some things with starting a sketch and how to draw some circles and lines and just some little hints about it. I want to go a little bit further with some editing. I'm going to start a 2D sketch and pick a plane to work on. Let me just pick this one for a different one, and I want to draw some lines. And again, when you're drawing these lines, don't be so concerned about the measurement right now, because you will have the ability to go back and change those. I can add a dimension to something like this. This 0.531, and if it's supposed to be exactly 0.5, I can just change it, type in 0.5, and there it changes it to the exact dimension that I want it. And this is just some things to show you. Another thing real quick, I'm going to just finish this sketch. If you notice, I'm trying to use the window to select this and it won't let me do it. If you need to erase something, you need to highlight the sketch, then right click and open up your menu and go to edit sketch. Here, if I wanted to now, I can just hold down my mouse button. Again, if you remember AutoCAD, this is a crossing, so everything within this, all it has to do is touch it like that. Whereas this way, as you notice, see, it never selected anything because everything has to be within that red area like that to select it. Then at that point, if I want to delete it, let me just hit escape. I'm just going to say I want to get rid of this line right here. I just select it, I hit the delete button on my keyboard, and there it goes away. Same thing with that dimension, just highlight it and hit delete. Okay, so very, very easy to do. Again, having your modifying commands like scaling or trimming. If I actually had this line, if I wanted to modify it and bring it down, actually let me just draw another line through here. Let me get this going here. Okay, now if I come back and go to trim, I can pick this and it trims off that line, or I could trim this one back. So it already knows some things. It assumes things. If you know, in other softwares, when we use trim, you have to pick that cutting edge. Here it knows that you're using this as your cutting edge, so you just have to pick what you want to trim. If I want to get rid of this piece, and there it's done, I hit escape and then I hit finish sketch. Okay, so again, coming to start a 2D sketch, you pick the planes. If you have a solid object already within there, it will want you to use that object to pick a plane. But here, if I want to pick on this bottom one, now I can come and draw a rectangle, say like that. I finish sketching, and as you can see, this is on a different plane. I can go start a sketch. Let's go with this plane. As you can see, I'm on a different plane. Let me draw a circle. I think I clicked that too fast. There we go. Okay, go finish sketch, and there, as you can see, these should be all on different planes. They're not laying down together. So again, remembering that with AutoCAD, much of the commands are the same. You're just working in a more 3D friendly environment. And as I'm doing this, I selected sketch 8 and it highlights, well, that's the circle. Well, sketch 7 was the rectangle. Sketch 5 was that line work. I'm sorry, 6. 5 was, these were previous ones that I've erased off. So these again are linked with here, with the drawing field. I can come and select on that rectangle. If I need to modify anything, I would need to right click and go to edit sketch. Okay. here I'll go to edit sketch. Now I'm back in dealing with the editing part. And then when I'm done, I can either come up here or just right click and just go finish 2D sketch like that, depending on how comfortable you are working with the little pop-up right click on your mouse buttons. As you can see, it kind of swings out. Uh, I can do fillet, and it actually is saying I can't do it because I don't have it in the right mode. Um, I would need to go to edit sketch, and now it would let me right click, and you can modify these to be how you want them. If I wanted to go to fillet again, just use that, pick that line, and there I've created the fillet. And then whenever I'm done, you finish your sketching, and there you have it. It's a kind of cornucopia of different things. But getting used to, as you see here, you've got the primitives and the revolve and everything. These are all 3D things. But once you start that sketch and you pick a plane, now all of this up top becomes geared toward 2D. You've got your constraints, which I will be going into more in other videos. And project geometry, if you have specific things, getting a feel for this, because I feel that most of y'all will be comfortable with this part, but if not, please let me know. But that concludes this second video on sketching. Thank you.